life. No easy, so don't blame me.
All right, so we rejoin I-OCTANE. No, Octane, I'm telling you, your start to Road to Success, giving us your journey from childhood and explaining the challenges and the difficulties, it is now helping us to understand even better when you say my life not easy like 1, 2, 3, the challenges that you
Mm-hmm.
had to endure as a child. So in continuing, you were talking to us about you having to step up to play that father role and helping out your mom because your father was absent.
Yeah, and here we go on to. So I grew up, I never too into my father like that, you know. But when I grow up now, I get big now, I understand. Say, yo, them time, and it wasn't internet. We never connect to the internet like this. And him live at St. Elizabeth. My mother live in Clarendon, cause she have to work at Clarendon, and then now we have to take bus to St. Elizabeth like every end of year because him live there. And then maybe a telegram them time when you send a letter, it takes weeks and it takes months and it takes all of these things. So I was just looking through the mirror of my friends them around me because everything was around me to show me what I don't have. So I wasn't looking at the glass half full. I was just looking at it half empty, like what I don't have. So during natural like playing football, I was excellent at that. Um, by the time before I knew that I'm gonna pursue a career in music, I always in the community, I was excellent as that. So whenever I do those things, plus I was very brilliant. My mother kids them very brilliant um, with less opportunity to get the advanced version of education. So it was just naturally have that brightness within ourselves. We capture things quick. So that was just a reminder. So I was like, yo, God, no, why me? But then no, I started to ask, why not me? So I started to embrace the things that are around me like that. So even though I don't even watch TV because I don't use to it. Once I turn on the TV, it's like it put me to bed. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
these things I never grew up with it. I don't keep birthday parties. I don't celebrate birthdays. When me at work, me always tell Ray, say, Ray, at the time when me and Ray work, I say, Ray, every birthday, make sure you put me on a show. Every Christmas, make sure me I work somewhere in the world because I don't know how to accept it because me not grew up with it. Me not grew up doing it. Me not grew up doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that I grew up being a humanitarian like that. Me always had some type of chores on that day. So as I growing up, so me, like my boss now, me need to do something because me gonna feel like me not live like you know what I mean. So them type of life them live like no lotion on
Wow.
skin and these things and
Mm-hmm.
um the same shoes I'm wear go to school are the same shoes I wear go out and you know all of these things. So a lot of people say the journey, but Mr. Youth not really taught them things because that mold me into the individual that I am today. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I the only problem, one of the major problem that I have in that situation, and when I look in terms of society and how imperative, we don't understand that how important it is to actually have that sound male figure around here. I don't use stuff. I use the stepfathers. You understand? So um, my mother never give you a lot, but you know, we never really he was there, but we never really need the direct love from that person because you have a significant day like your
Mm-hmm.
birthday, you have a significant day like Christmas, and you have certain day where it reflects family oriented vibes, so you never see it. So what it do for me in the long term, I'm getting better now. Me always I tell this kid, it turned me into a provider more than a father figure, like you know what I mean? Cause I always depend on the road. So me provide for my kids, them and me not grow up learning how to be that father, like that passionate, effective father, because me never get it. So you have to learn on the way, and me learn. So
Mm-hmm.
right, me grow up, my mother buy me one shoes, me feel good, me feel a sense of purpose. Me get this, me feel. So me start to grow and say, all right then, Kids no want a book. They no want a clothes. They all right with money. All right, me's a good father. But then now you find out that there's certain minute details that is needed, that ingredient that is
Mm-hmm.
needed, like communication, like people they must that feel good expressing yourself and what I mean, and hear their perspective and where they're coming from and these things. So it's more than just being providing just for the child. And I've been doing that for years before I started to say, say Ray, because when you grow up, I telling a lot of people say, yo, the reason why we're having so much crime and violence now, Kishima, because we have a lot of broken individuals like me at the initial stage.
Mm-hmm.
And the soundtrack of my existence was my music. When I started to sing music, when I was going to school, as well, I say I'm the brightest student in the class for years, right? And I deliberately put back myself like, sorry, the first time I come first was a nightmare for me because then I have to give a public speech
Why?
in the school
Oh.
because I was so insecure. And then now it's like when I go in front of the people, them it's like it release some enzyme in my body and my brain start shut out and then I start to lose my voice and lose my sound. So it was fear, the fear started to drive this thing because me have to face my peers in front of me. And then me I look for my shoes cut out. Me I look for all of these things. So I feel like me the less fortunate. So I always be in the back of the crowd, like, and then me celebrate my greatness through people. I've
Mm-hmm.
been doing that for years, like celebrate my greatness through people, not through me. So
Mm-hmm.
my friend, one of my friend them would go up and then we boom and say the right answer. Or I don't do that subject, but then we link me, I'm gonna help them with it and then pass and come and say, yo, my pass, I'm gonna feel good and say, all right, yeah. At least me help you, so I'm gonna feel good doing that. But me, for me, go in front of the crowd to
Mm-hmm.
do it, I never have that. So when I find music now, music becomes a soundtrack of my existence where, all right, me the only person I do music at school. So I become the cool kid now where, yo, Muir, sing a song, yo, I'm gonna have a song, make up a song I fight. So me always stand out. So I say, all right, then that means I need for the music because I can use this avenue to alleviate myself from stress. Who do understand
Mm-hmm.
that? To express myself. See? So I start to write my songs, then I start to do my songs, them, and then I start to say, all right, then this is the avenue I need. Because whenever me in any form of situation, I could just go and sing some music and it's like it distract my shoes and it distract my clothes, setting cool and it distract. So I couldn't press at the
Mm-hmm.
time. I put three different seam in my pants and you know. When I talk about pressing a tissue, I mean I tell you about
Mm-hmm.
fire coal. Like my mother used to buy some iron where she you have to light the fire coal and put inside the
I
iron.
put. Oh yeah, yeah.
You put it inside the iron and wipe off the iron in the dirt. And then use one cloth and wipe it off. And that you use press your clothes. See? And then my mother used to work at some place now where she gets some iron with the people them they use and cut off the cord like the electrical iron and put that on
Mm-hmm.
the coal and make that warm and that we use to press for clothes and these things. You understand? Whenever we have our water still can rain fall and we have
Mm-hmm.
light. Now, we never have light way up to when we a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Never have light way up to where I was a teenager. So I never really see it necessary like that. You know what I mean? Like to put it apart. So I always like put these things aside. You hearing me, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. So Octane, even though you have experienced all of these things, you still and you said that fear took you over at some moments. You still managed to having that desire in your heart, and you attended briefly Knox Community College with a focus on architecture. But then ultimately
I got
you
to school,
dropped.
you know. I got to school. I was brilliant in school. So after I left Garvey, then I got to Knox. Because and I did 2 year diploma in science, which I get that. I also doing architecture. I leave high school with like 13 subjects.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I have like 4 6. So my eye is bright, you know what I mean? So after when I leave Knox, then me apply. Then my mother get a student loan, like the church I get a student loan and so she not qualified, she's a vendor, she don't have a job. That is not a job.
Mm.
So I decide
Wow.
to, you know what? Not gonna be a non-progressive element. And there that is where I started then I need to do music fully. But at first, I was just doing music because I tell my friends, say, I mean, I work on construction, I carry the block them, I start work on highway the time, I mean, I lift up the thing them. But when I be a DJ, so the youth them panic, the youth and music, if you do community music, I mix the cement them, but it does not feel right to the mind system like, yo, I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I never really have it like that. So, I get the student loan, start write then music, I start come and studio, then I say, I have to bust the shit and send it like an iron balloon. And then it take a while because my the narrative that I have in my head about music and great because I know my talented, but then I start to love music different because I start to walk. I used to take bus from Clarendon to town. The night I leave from town back to Clarendon and go back. So I used to walk it from Harford Street to Spring Road, Slide Road, all about I used to walk up and down because I never have the fear. One fear me have. So the sun will be very hot, but I not feel it because I use it to write my songs then,
Mm-hmm.
compose
And
my songs in my
meditate.
head and so and this is a journey and long this is a journey
Mm-hmm.
along
Octane, on that note, I'm really sorry we have to break. We're going to cash pot, so stick and stay. Do not go anywhere. So listen up your top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and hot pick and cash pot lunchtime draws up next.
Now you can have a Heineken 00 before driving. The time by Heineken 00, great taste, zero alcohol, must be 18 years old to drink, is
12:59.
Good afternoon. It is a Thursday, June 3, 2021. I am Carrie Ann, and welcome to this afternoon's Supreme Ventures live lunchtime game draw. Now, before we begin, here's a quick look at our mid-morning winning numbers. Now, please remember that all live draws are being supervised by the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Commission and observed by the independent auditing firm PwC. And now let's put some money in your top draw. Now, this afternoon's top draw jackpot has climbed to $600,000. So here are your winning top draw numbers. Here we go. And for Money Pon Top Money, the first top draw number is 22. Right after 22, we have the number 4. Now, what is next? It is the number 13. Right after 13, we have 11. And for $600,000, our final top draw number coming your way is 16. And now let's pick your play with our dollars game. So I hope you're feeling lucky. Here goes. And this afternoon's winning lunchtime dollars numbers are coming right down. First up, we have 31. Next up is 30. Now here comes a solid number 20. And of course, we are counting to the number 21. And here comes the number 29. The next dollars number coming your way this afternoon is 34. What is next? 16. And following 16, we have ball number 33. What will the next dollars number be? It is 12. Right after 12, we have lucky number 8. And the next dollars number coming your way this afternoon is 26. And of course, we wrap things up this afternoon with lucky number 13. And now for some easy winnings with our Pick 2 game. So get those tickets out and let's play. Now the first Pick 2 number coming your way is 12. And the second Pick 2 number is another 12. So once again, the win Pick 2 numbers are 12 and 12. Up next, you can play 3 ways. The game you can play straight, mixed, and of course, you know it. Just back it up. Here we go. Now the first Pick 3 number this afternoon. Here it is. It is the number 6. Now the second Pick 3 number is 9, and our third and final Pick 3 number this afternoon. Here it is. It is 5. So once again, the win Pick 3 numbers are 6, 9, and 5. It is now time to tot up your winnings, so get ready for a Pick 4 game. And of course, you know it, the balls are bubbling up. So first up, we have a 3. The second Pick 4 number is 4. Now the third Pick 4 number this afternoon is 7. And our final Pick 4 number, here it comes. It is another 7. So once again, the winning Pick 4 numbers are 3, 4, 7, and 7. Now, it's easy for win, so let's spice things up with Hot Pick. And this afternoon's winning lunchtime hot pick number, here it is. It's number 4. Congratulations, all our hot pick winners. Again, the winning number is 4. Now get on track because Cash Pot Money Train I run every week is a mystery prize. Now this week you can win $300 for every $10 winning Cash Pot bet. So board the train and collect your winnings. Let's get ready to play a cash pot game for Thursday, June 3, 2021. Now you live to play, but guess what? Can you win it? Now, are you ready to be a big cash pot winner? And this afternoon's winning cash pot number coming your way is the number 19. Congratulations, all our cash pot winners again. The winning number is 19. It is now time for some mega winning, so good luck. And what is going to be this afternoon? Let's see what's coming your way. Here it comes. It is coming right up. It is a white ball that was selected. So go mega 6 times per day for more chances to win big. Again, the winning cash pot number is 19. Lucky mark silver money. And of course, the white ball was selected for both cash pot and hot pick. And now let's take a look at this afternoon's winning numbers. And of course, a big congrats to everyone who won. So please make sure you come back at 3 p.m. with Lisa for more games you love to play. I'm Carrie Ann. Have a supreme afternoon.
Hope you were a big winner. Play your favorite Supreme Ventures games every day and tune in for our live draw 6 times a day at 8:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8:25 p.m. on this station. Supreme Ventures, making winners every day.
That was the lunchtime top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and cash pot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 3 p.m. for another chance to win in hot pick and cash pot special pot draws.
When me use Island Fresh with aloe vera, it make me skin feel so much smoother. So if you want to feel better and smell fresher, use Island Fresh with aloe vera.
Manufactured by Island Products, 934-0666.
The time is...
It is now 5 minutes after 1 o'clock. If you're just joining us, it's all about Road to Success, the journey. And today we are on the journey with Bayomi Muir, I-OCTANE. Now, Octane, before we went to the cash pot break, you were talking to us about Knox College and making that transition, mixing the cement, still singing music. You're not feeling passionate about what you're doing because music calling you. How did you eventually, as a teen, you met Donovan Germain? How did that happen? You meeting Penthouse Records CEO?
Well, I was going to studio, and then I never forgot. I go on Slipe Road. Slipe Road? No, not Slipe Road. It's on near TVJ. What the road name?
I don't remember what the road name, but I know which road you are talking.
TVJ studio was there.
Right, that's yeah.
That person, the owner studio from Clarendon, so it was like, yo, come at the studio, man. So we went to the studio. And I mean, we did it from in the morning, till somebody forward. I saw the almighty work still, Like a person forward now for do session. So them forward in the morning. Side. Because them places don't really have like trees and shade, and so the sun hot, so you have to stand up in the sun. So they deliberately don't make any form of comfort zone for students at the time because they don't want nobody to hang out. And you have to just stand up in the sun the whole day. So I was just there. The sun never existed to me. That's one thing from my mind. Remember, now me I walk through every garrison. I walk through jungle, I walk through Rima, I walk through everywhere. I walk them start to get to know me. Yeah, man, the art start very, so I start to develop. So, you know what I mean? That's it to get
Camaraderie. Mm-hmm.
I was there waiting on the person see me on the camera, them not really pay me no mind. So time the Almighty sent a youth named Terrence McDonald where he was going upstairs. something with the next artist. And then when he done, he was like, yo, I say the whole entire thing, yo. Man, the son of art. Say, hey, but you don't know me really feel man say artist. I say, yeah man. So I start to sing him. I say, yo, boy, I must say, yo, some say no hunt me there, hunt it and thing. And I must say, yo, start. Yeah, man say, yo, Portmore me I go still in us, so I go link up with people them and really. So the brother me have it for him and say, yo, you know look like you see about him not feeling a man. Sorry, Rave, Portmore. Reach a Portmore and go there, easy and things like that, and boom. At the night now, I'm sorry, they might drop me a clarinet. So he drop me a clarinet and I say, yo, you a good youth and thing, you know what I mean? So them I work with the next artist, Ricky Flex, you know, big up yourself. I'm right man, two mind. So and then you just start to link, start to do my thing and I say, all right then, help you and I'm gonna help you. I manage the next artist, but I go try so I can do. And then he become that person where, you know what I mean, carry and through that we meet Marcia Simpson. And then Marcia Simpson now. Like, yo, I love you, you know, you're young, you're cute, and you're just nice and thing, but, you know, me not really manage DJs, you know, singers, because them time they, you know, Bushman, she like, they manage a lot of big artists and thing, so.
Mm-hmm.
But me have somebody fail. And then she link that up on German and say, yo, I'm an artist, and she say, all right, man, say, anybody else, I can memory. And then we went down there and I did the audition. German wasn't there. Like three songs, and Bones, the engineer at the time, and him come call back Marcy and say, yeah man, the kid bad man, him bad him to come here and thing. And just get the opportunity. You know, I start going penthouse now. At the point of studio and start someone like Butcher Bears, Queen Africa, all type of people who start up close and personal, like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Start to see all of the great people them man. Start to just listen, you know, and thing and at the time I have a girl in the office named Raquel. Always I inspire me. Big up yourself, Raquel. Raquel was like, yo, I have a boss, you know. At the time, I used the name Richard. So Queen
Mm-hmm.
Africa come at the studio one time and say, yo, I listen to your song, them, and you're too powerful. Where I go with that Richard name? You have a fire.
Yeah.
Fire mama, so I have a fire different name. I was like, fire that name. So anyway, I go on to my Richard thing. I mean, I say, all right, man, I'm going to try to put out one song with a name. Find a different name. But anyway, then I go and mess around, see. One day, I go through the dictionary, me and Bones, and the word acting, I read the definition for act. And it means high
Mm-hmm.
energy, high performance. And I was like, yo, are you that in a cause? Yes, I use a calm and collective, but anytime you go on stage or anytime you go in at the box, people have to turn on and say, no, what are you that? Just sit down there, so. So it's like Actimus Prime is like a transform. I say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was like I-OCTANE. I was like, no, I don't want to do the HIGH. Like I myself, the character, the way you speak about, the
Mm-hmm.
H and the I to it. You know what I mean? And that's how I come by the name. Tell me that they are good things and they were German and things, but at the time German was over occupied by, Buju, Assassin, just all of the people there. In my 10 years. So I was there, I give thanks. I was there because we have this $30 million studio at my disposal. And him provide him
Mm-hmm.
own engineer for me so I can learn more and develop recording skills. And I was getting that free of cost. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
everywhere I'm going to the world, I big up Donovan Germany because easy for you to turn on a man's studio right now, my own studio. And it got me engineer everybody there, my young artists, them and everybody, they are Jamaica user. And when them turn on the studio, and me not use it, and me, the monthly we get same with the pay, then you start to
Mm-hmm.
look into these things because a lot of people don't understand gratitude. A lot of people don't understand say when a person with more resources do something for you, not because them want to do it or them can't do it, because them do it. So if you have to show appreciation, you understand? So you start to look on the glass half full instead of half empty. So people was like, yo, Jermaine can't put up on them rhythm, the man. And look how you're bad. I say, I should be on those rhythm, yes, but big studio, I utilize the studio, I develop my craft. So you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Even if Jeremy not gonna be the person who put me out into the world, get get my career after this, I'm gonna get a complete artist. So I like how you look on it that way, then. And I start to record every day and record till Jeremy good at Jeremy have about 2 albums for me.
So,
But
so
just record
Oxin,
every day.
so that transition now from Penthouse Records to Arrow's recording company, take us to that defining moment in your music career.
No, before that, you see, before that, I used to go up one place named um Princeville where I met a youth named Mr. G.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He used to be goofy at the time, the artist Mr. G. Mr. G used to have his record label and Scatter used to have his record label up. Same way at Princeville, and then you have Marcia Simpson next door, Highly Dread them place. You have Scatter Marcia and Mr. G. So Mr. G used to own studio below. So when I go to Mr. G, Mr. G will say, yo, they're the baddest artist me here in the last 7 years. Hey, must say, yo, you're the only artist me here who can sing. You can sing J and you can DJ and you sound different from every different track. So if you sing J, you sound different from your sing and you sound different from when you DJ. Three different personality me I hear.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to go Ras to him. Say, Ras, you're idiot, Mr. J. I said, no, man. Them fire the way I spit out of your mouth. No. You gotta take on and take it serious. And I said, yeah, man, them a neat pants and them a clean something. No. And yo, man, I tell you, it unfold because me there Mr. G and my record see me. And then one night me meet a youth named Rad Pinnock now. Stop Rad. Meet Rad Pinnock, my DJ and my artist now. My manager youth name Bedo. You know my jeans and my Timberland. I said Reagan and Reagan. I don't remember the youth name, but one of them youth.
Mm-hmm.
So Rad Pinnock say me go Arrows. And Rod say I forward. Before that, Mr. G say, yo, you're the body sing J. You're the body's complete artist, but you're the body sing J. I say, yeah, man, you're the body's artist, but me every artist. And I say, no, man, never I can, you know, I can. I say, no, man, never DJ, I do, man. I'm going to be the body's DJ, and you're going to be the body sing J. And so me and I do, and I'm match. That's how it starts from, man. You know what I mean? I was start to do the DJ, me the sing J and Ray. But then I met Rad Pinnock where Rad Pinnock say, you know what? Arrows. So then I go Arrows go vice his artist. And I say, yeah, me a forward. And then when I go Arrows now, the night I meet June, never vice the night. I don't know why I'm never vice. I'm just never in the mood and I'm never vice. But the rhythm I play it. So I'm just in the music while I start to stuff and June I said, yo, how you this? Are you the body man? And yeah, and I say, yo, really, we are working. I say, you know what? Um, this is my situation with Jermaine because I'm loyal to Jermaine, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if a better opportunity forward, with I work, we have to go to Jermaine and tell him the transition we make because I believe in transparency. You understand? And all right, I want to work with you and thing and it's all right then. So go to Jermaine and Jermaine Link Junior say, yo, if I go take my artist, make sure say all right, and make sure say Ray and then it's all right, I make the transition and then Junior start to work and this year my find sell out the ghetto, you see dead. I start to walk downtown and thing and people used to tell me, say, yo, Aros, you can't go Aros, nah, but like yo Aros company done and be a thing that I say, all right, then out of bad come to make sure so me get a hit song from here so. I used to go Aros and me alone the Aros for the whole deal like me alone. Then
Mm-hmm.
now the energy when I start to put around there, just the message and all these things, because I youth always want to walk to them. So I start to walk through the garrison to them like Mr. Walk through Dunkirk. So the first energy I start to have up on Bryden Street with some youth and Ray Street and Black Street and site and 110 and top everywhere. You know, Mr. Lincoln that youth, Kefash. So that youth, there was one of the general in the place. And my youth, they love me and thing, you know what I mean? And right there, so all of the youth, them start to respect me. And the energy just start to spread. And then you have Black Street down there. So no matter where the gangster them are do, you have a belly back on them youth, they were bad youth just to go out base things. And it is good. You know what I mean? And then over the next side now, you know, the youth, them rich bands, what if I youth pass and gone, but them never used to deal. And me used to just go through the place and everybody used to just link and me used to walk from here to go over this and a man used to say, yo, make sure I'm alright with my two enemy this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
Crazy.
started to tell myself, no, you have a sense of purpose, you know, because them money are naturally them money out of fire shot off of each other, but through me dead and no man not do them thing and we find a song and say, look, the ghetto youth is dead. And the song starts to play and I say, yo, the youth, you know, the youth. And then I did a collaboration with Tef and Gunrise one day. And then them two songs start to play enough. Start to play enough, and then now start to get the traction from the people them. But no, we never do no video yet, so people are using them, but them don't know see me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. You hearing me
Yeah,
now?
man. Yeah, man. Them no know say
I
you.
know what me never used to do no videos. So people are hear the
Mm-hmm.
song them, they know about me, me dep on a bus. We hear the people them a sing the song them and I say, yo time boy, but them don't know see me. But up on a bus
Mm-mm.
one time I see a girl and say, yo, me like you. And the girl say, like me, and then me go use the I-OCTANE card. And she say, Octane, I take bus. You know, girl, I embarrassed me.
Wow.
You know, but then me
No.
start to look on it and say, all right, then, me not to all of me existence in my persona because I want people to just like me for acting alone. Them for know, get to know me. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
start to do these things and, you know what I mean, start to link with the people. But Aaron become one of the place when we start going to know the place full of acting bus and acting start playing. You know, artists start to forward now and people start to do things there and really put in and you know what I mean and the place start to get active.
Mm.
Then that never really work out and then say, all right then, you know what? I'm not gonna ever sign to nobody again.
Mm. No,
Just
listening to you talk, Octane, you know, for anybody who knows your catalog, your diverse body of work proves that from your era, you are one, if not the only artist who dominates every aspect of our music, from hardcore dancehall to lovers rock and roots reggae. How difficult was it to position your career so you are not placed in a box or defined as an artist who only does reggae or dancehall?
you see, man, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this live for your live on this platform because we need to hear it. Every artist we establish a diverse career, them home upon the loan, them supposed to pay homage to me. I mean I say it and take the credit for it. When I start, the amount of fire when I get, you know that fish, I was there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get fire every year. The majority of the platform, them beat my body instead of give me credit. Yeah, acting go and go there, me da give him the acting yeah. But him not have the direction. So somebody highlight it, but still I ridicule the right show and then change the narrative right through for my career, year upon year, bully per platform. Seeing I'm for the spirit. And I said, why me not have no direction? As a reggae you have to do. I have to do reggae, but me I said, but I don't want to do reggae alone. I like reggae alone. You have big dance song, you have big R&B, you have big you have every genre, but a reggae you have to do. So from the initial stage, because Vampire Bus, everybody just want to put me in a reggae box and put me in a reggae box and put me in a reggae box. But me fight over the years and fight over the years and they fight over the years until them say, yo, I am that low. So artists now can do both genres and people not really custom, but me, when me When me say, yo, all right, Rastafari, but here we go on. Me not in that crocus bag something. Me not in that. Me have straight jeans and me think them look good and red. Yo, man, a Rasta too pretty. Black's too red. Right now, me can't find a straight jeans in none of the store. Then every man gone with them. I say them a Rasta same way. Every man here curly up and well do and nice and every man red. And me get bun for that years. Him man of that, him man
Mm-hmm.
of this, him man of that. And now everybody come back and do the same thing. Yo, him a wear this out blue belt. Him a wear that. Every man a wear Louis now. Him a wear this out every man, every man. Him a wear much chain. Every man a wear chain. Because I did have a vision, just like when I just enter into the music. I tell myself, say, yo, you will never be the best dancer artist. Even though me are the best performer out of the new school, I'm not give me that. It no matter which
Mm-hmm.
forum I'm going, I've never done a stage show in Jamaica. Represent dancehall and reggae music. Best ability. 1000%. You have no other new artist will do that. See? I was the first artist and the only artist who made the transition we can give new artists the platform to be the dominant person at the night because me I go a stage show for me a five with my mother. My mother smuggled me and I chop all him and I
Mm-hmm.
watch when Bounty Killer them bossa artists are a new artist and them close the show them tish. And them are the
And
last
you
set
know,
of people
as you
work.
as you mentioned that, Octane, it brings me to my next question because you made history in dancehall, opening the door at Sumfest 2013 and 2014 for a new generation of show closers. And today, you know, you, even though you said they don't give you the credit, but the reality is you are named among the best performers in dancehall. What was it like though, preparing to fill the shoe of great performers, like you mentioned, you watch Bounty Killer, you watch Beanie Man, Capleton, and other greats. Like when you got that mantle to close Sumfest.
Because I read a lot, Kishima, I read a quote that say, yo, when you get things wrong, you don't grow. When you get things right, you don't grow. You have to get things wrong. Mistake is what you grow from. That you turn into this. If you just get up every day and get wrong, yes, and get right. You get complacent, you don't grow. A lot of things that we use in now, even this, you know what mistake they make before me and you can talk doing a Zoom, and me I see you and you I see me, and them I hear me on the radio at the same time. So mistakes is something that you turn into lesson. You know what I mean? So I know me I go stage and me I say, yo, me from my perspective, I think in my eyes, it it getting played out in my eyes with us now. Say, yo, every man we at one work 2 o'clock. It hard for Bounty and Beanie them heavy here. So the same man, them Capleton Sizzler, Bounty Beanie, just for name Bujo, just for name a few, them great man there. What if all the great people there? They bury everybody. So I don't want nobody take it personal. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, be the highlight of the show every year and you mash up the place because you are the highlight that you people want to see. Is either you make it or you don't make it. But people come out, you are the most intriguing character for the night because we see being every year and then being at the close show. And do a superb job, bounty all of them, but them have to still. But when them youth they are boss, them youth they take it over from Shabba, them race. Some of decide say no, I'm not gonna be like this. Me can't be the artists in a Jamaica or the artists around the world place and don't do it. I have to do it. It's either it gonna break me or it gonna make me. You understand? And I
Mm.
just take the decision and when I just tell good Johnny say, yo, yeah man, me close it. And he was like, you sure? I say, yeah. And when Mr. May I close it, the same music business again. You understand? It's like a 20, 15, 20, 15, 85. Yo, what is? Yo, him overhyped, him this and that, but they never really see the vision in it. And know so me I try break the cycle where artists don't feel like me have to work at this particular spot because I don't want to be outshine and who I work after me, I want outshine them. That was the mentality. Me don't want to be outshine and who I work before me
Mm-hmm.
after me, I want outshine them. And you know what I mean? It's a competition, but you still have to make sure that the presentation of the whole entire thing still work. So this is the perspective that I have. Then let's do it, and it work. I'm gonna do it, and it work. And then them approach me again. I'm gonna say, yo, all right then. We not gonna do it, but pray it never work out because And then you know what I mean. And then I start to do it everywhere, and everybody started to say, all right, they can do. Then they find out the artists with prominent songs start to do it and do it. You know what I mean? Just like when I enter the business, I tell myself, say, you know what is missing from the business? And the business side was missing from the business. Because me have POB, me advance in business. So I say, all right then, I cannot be the best reggae artist. Because Bob Marley is the best reggae artist. There's nobody can pass Bob Marley from iTunes. No time, no matter where you do. If you go there for 2 weeks, I guarantee you the other week you're gonna come out. Then um the best consistent and the best dance style artists, whether the people like it or not, you have other people who like other artists and other cult form, but it was derived from Vibes Cartel, which is a new era. So the best dance style artist currently, and for being for a long while, is the amount of work is there to show, the rate of songs, the rate of hits, the rate of creative words, how prolific, is there. You know, have an next artist that is damn whether you like this money or that money. The truth is the truth. So the best dancer artist in terms of lyrics and songs and Ray, not in terms of performance, but Ray, him. But unfortunately, Cartel is the face, but him still there jail. Unfortunately, big up Adi. He can represent the dancer artist in physical form. So me decide I don't want to be the best dancer artist and I don't want to be the best reggae artist. I just want to be the best I-OCTANE. Because doing business, Burger King beside KFC, two of them sell the same thing, but them not fight against them one another. Two of them coexist, right? So if them sell the same thing and them successful at what them doing, then why can I do the same thing and still successful at what I doing? So I studied the business and I said, okay, a lot of artists are born corporate, but when I do a stage show, I have 45 artists. Johnny goes and don't have the budget to pay for 45 artists. When I look into those things, I was like, okay, that is why I have product placement. When you go into a venue, you say 300 corporate company banners are about, and then the main stage have the biggest brand behind your head every night where you perform. Those things was paid for, and the money where corporate people invest, that promoters used to offset a lot of the cost them to pay you. So, bun corporate, a man say bun Pepsi, but Pepsi pay you. Because Pepsi just get the promoter 20 million, and out of the 20 million, you get five. So, I have a bun. If it's for my own personal benefit, like I don't want to drink no soda, then that is different. But if you just bun it because it's a corporate brand, why? You understand? So these are the things where enough artists couldn't just stick with me because I mean, I just jump and bun things and jump and do things. Me do and me analyze it first before me do it.
You think
Because
for
I'm not a follower.
yourself.
Yes, I have a preach for myself because sometimes we burn some things. I'm on the bun plane, but you're not flying at the back of the plane. A first class you have to fly. I'm on the bun car, but you drive a Benz. So why you bun? I can't understand that. I couldn't fathom it. So I just go straight to corporate because no artist. I'm the only man. Only man with locks on head we say Rasta we ever signed to corporate for almost 10 years. We ever signed to 13 corporate companies for almost 10 years. Only. No, nobody has ever done that before. We say Rasta. And I'm the only person where I went there with my contract. So when I start to work with corporate, them give me a contract. I said, okay, when my brand will develop to a certain extent, then we renew
You will review renewing the contracts.
yeah, I will go back over the contract and things. So, um, because at first it was like we are gonna help you, but me have something where you reach out to me. I don't want to be you are gonna help. I want to be two brand merged together so me can have my perspective too. You know what I mean? And then we develop my brand till I start to give them my contract. Like, all right, then I understand what I say. But Ray, here I go and Ray. Don't no corporate company don't mess with my creative process. I'm a creative. Anything I'm a create, don't write mess with my writing. So that's why I could sign to every corporate company but still sing Bossa Blanca and still sing my songs then. You understand? Because don't run with my creative process. So I mean I just take the money, just limited process to the brand because that is where everything derived from.
And
And that's
you've always said that
I do all of these things. Eh?
you've always said that though, Octane. You've always referred to yourself as a brand Octane. What do
The first
you on?
artist who go on TV go do that. The brand Actian. I can remember when Winford said, "What you mean? The brand?" I said, "Yeah. I'm not an artist. I'm a businessman. The brand
Mhm.
I-OCTANE. You know what I
What
mean? So
what
I
do you
always saying that.
what do you understand now about building financial wealth that you didn't know then?
Well, first off, building financial wealth is very imperative because the more finance you are, the more stable you are as an individual. Because a barter system, we're in a barter system where the more stable you are as an individual, and the better thought you have. Your word mean more. Okay? The word mean more. So you can go into a store, oh yeah man, I him that and we do it. And I can just say, go up a coach and tell coach to give this. Okay. So your word is credible. While the next man you go and him have to pay cash upfront. You understand? So it
Mm-hmm.
mean more. So I always know say it mean more. Um for me, I learn because like a lot of times, like couple of years well in my career after my boss, then I start a problem keeping on the bill because I just have the cash but I never have resources. So I just have people problem with people in the business because me as a youth where me give a lot of chances but once you mess too much and then me just decide so that's it. I not talk back to you, I not dealings with them, I just done. So people used to take them things personal and I never used to go up on a platform to express myself unless them make me
Mm-hmm.
them mechanize and it get too big and then me have to adjust it one or two times. So people used to just change the narrative. Yeah, can him stay that way. Them bad mind if him do that. And then we used to say, but I am nothing like what them people I say, but then I start to realize that I am a common denominator. I mean, and if you're not the problem and you're the common denominator, you're still creating the problem. And the reason why those problems create those problems is because I never own a studio. I never used to produce for myself. I never used to master for myself. I never used to want to learn the music to a certain extent. So then I was dependent. I was dependent on a person to create those things for you. And then you reach a certain pinnacle in your career and then you decide to, oh, I want to work with that person more because them feel too entitled and them feel like they want to do certain things and step across them boundaries. Then them run to the media and say certain things and say certain things. So we start to learn and say, yo, you have to be more hands-on and FRS, you have to start manage yourself. So when I meet Ray and Ray say, I'm not no manager, and we work together. I say, yo, you have the biggest songs, them, but nobody don't know your face. Man. Bring up your face to your songs, and so people know you. So we start to work, and I manage myself. When I'm a business partner, we work together. And Ray say, listen, I'm not gonna spend $1 on you, you know. Say, but you want a percentage about me not spend $1. I'm saying, just pay me for when me work. I'm not gonna spend $1
Mm.
for you. But just pay me for when me work. You see the money where I make, spend it for yourself. Don't ever sign to these corporate. Don't sign to none of them record company or none of them thing unless you and them are merged as a business partner. You're making you're making sufficient money right now, and it might decelerate down at the end. But invest in yourself. The only person you're gonna owe is yourself. So listen to
Mm.
me. The Benz the way you say you want, scrap it out of your mind. Go and go buy one Honda one or one Corolla or one Toyota or something. As Benz make every year. And I was like, yo, the old man am wise, you know. And I laugh. So that's why I never invest in a car. I start to buy places like invest in a two like apartment. Then I get one, then I get two, then I get three. Then I just know, all right then. You know what? I start to offset my own costs them. So means I'm on the shoot 20 video for the year and me pay for them. I'm a pocket. So the bench money me use it and shoot me video them. So artists I say, yo, acting around the place, you're there everywhere. Just remember say me don't have on a chain around my neck. Me don't have no watch for me hand and me don't have on a ring. And the ring money me take and invest the chain and me take. I remember say although You assist me around the place. Me a drive a car, me a drive a Honda, you a drive a Benz. So you are invest your money the wrong way. Me a invest back the right way. Plus people around you owe you. The artists now when them big enough, them now buy back out them contract and become a business partner.
Mm-hmm.
Investing in them. Them always want the people them invest and when they pay back down at the end, I want to pay it back.
Problem. Mm-hmm.
Understand?
No,
Because a lot of
no.
artists out there and great artists alone go through it. Managers go through it, DJs go through it, selectors go through it, everybody. And you pick up an artist and you bust an artist and then an artist is staring for you. And all of the effort that you put in at them just gone. You can't get a jingles, you can't get a jobs, you can't get a that and you know what I mean? A whole heap of people go through it on all different sides. But Mr. Speak
Mm-hmm.
from my
It's a
perspective.
yeah. No,
You know what I mean?
there was
So
a point. There was a point in your career where there were rapid releases of I-OCTANE music, and you were absolutely dominating the space. Now, while it certainly brings relevance in the moment, do you think that this has caused persons to underestimate how potent your songs are and the depths of your catalog because it has passed so quickly?
yeah man, people are gonna do them thing there. Of course, because watch out, the song them not really get soak like that again. But and then people because the problem, the transition that I'm making now is that me, Taurus Riley, and a few more artists break before the internet. Break before the internet. So in the internet world right now, it's an opening act. Because we are reinvent ourselves back. Even Octavia, you know, as a young artist, even after that me in the internet world because them young for them time we break. So in the real world we're dope, but in the internet world we have to try and make a transition where you're doing something more intriguing and little kids them get to know you and these things. But when you run the place like a vice for every other rhythm and these things are rare, then come so fast where the producer drop a rhythm next month again, and he might drop a rhythm next month again. This producer give you a strength when you just a break. So when them come with two, three, four other rhythm, it's hard for you. Tell them no. Then you have four, five, six rhythm. Then the next producer help with the help when you just start boom. Then you alone have 14 songs that rotate. So then now you end up get one each song out of 14 good songs. See? And it go to play and it play and it play, but then you don't have no significant song out there where stand out and
Mm-hmm.
rare. You understand? So it's a blow over. That's why you don't have for the last couple of years, you don't have one big reggae song or a big dancehall song because it's so disposable where it come fast, it go fast, come fast, it go fast, and the promotion is and then the new generation of fans and the attention span is so short. You know, you're promoting something for two
Mm-hmm.
weeks, then it's that's old man, one new. And then no, that was one of the things that start to affect the music and start to affect you now where one of the dominant person. And then no, after 2017, so you know what? I think I did some fest a year then, 2016. Nice up the place and go and good. And then 2017, I think 2017, I think I did 2017. I never did 2018 or 2019. Whichever way. One, the second to last some
20
fest
it was. Mm-hmm.
before this one where them give me the 10 year. And
Plaque.
after that some fest, then say, you know, Ray, now I just ease off of the bag of voicing. So if you find out if it like a 2 years, you know really a year and only for acting. And people say, acting fall off already. And I said, no, it was a collective decision that I make. Because after that some fest, then I find out say producers start to get that program from artists. And I couldn't involve in that subject. One time producers was artists used to just compete against artists, but producers never involved in that. So that's why Stephen could have produced a Movado and produced a Cartel on the same rhythm. Good production do the same thing up to today. You have the three artists, Movado, Cartel, same rhythm. That is production. That's what I consider as production. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Sean is a You have Chitan, you have some
Enough
producers where just
producers.
not. Eh?
No, I'm saying speaking about production, like Moods is your latest project where we're
Yeah,
getting a
moods, but hold on, but before I reach moods is my latest project, but before I reach there, we talk in terms of production. So I decided, you know what, I build my own studio. And it took me like almost 2 years to finish it, and I build my own studio. So I never used to vice because me couldn't take them something out Kishima where me come and hire me heal up Kishima, but me can't heal up Brian, or me can't heal up Amber, me can't heal up Biggie, or me can't heal up Gary. No, because me here. You understand? No. So I never used to have my vice to that project. Me couldn't bother with them something. So I start to produce to myself. And then now producers I used to vice for like me the first start to produce artists with vice for them big artists and rare. Them stop sending me the rhythm them. So I say instead of it cost her in my feelings about it or being vindictive and being bitter about it and say certain things, me just say, yeah, what? You have your money, DJ, create your own resources, start make rhythm for yourself and produce for yourself. And that is where I come up with Vegas Mode. The first song we produce is me, Assassin, Esco version, Big Up Yourself, Bright and Me, that single, Conquer the Globe production. And then I did Vegas Mode rhythm. We have Ding Dong Working Girl, a big song. They have Assassin on the rhythm, Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, me, Banks, Demarco, whole heap of artists on the rhythm. And then
raw
I put out
raw.
and then I put out a rhythm after I put out an album after that we named Love and Life. It debuted number 2 on the Billboard chart, right? And it went number 1 in 21 different countries. Then Love and Life. And that album did well for me. I'm a tour it and Ray. And then I put out Rara rhythm, me and Sheldon Kane. And me and my engineer started to produce now. The Conquer the Globe production. And then that's where Activa derived from and Banks and Quash and Cryptic. Me started involve. We have um Fully Bad first commercial song and me record it. You know what I mean? And I left for the young artists them same way you have Hot Frost. When you might get the fight, me say I want to Frost is forward man the same fight. When I try and find out all these things, so me have the whole platform, then I go some bam now and say, all right, you know what? Every time I work with people, me and them always rest. So I just do an album for myself in their moods. So I link J Crazy, I said, J Crazy, you know what? I need an album. Me I do an album in 4 days. And I said, 4 days? So yeah, man.
Wow.
So I say, yo, 4 days? So yeah, I need a rhythm them. So he goes to Obama and send me some rhythm. I link him back and I say, I Conquer the Globe / J Crazy presents. And say, give me some of the album. Say, yeah, but then you have Billy rhythm them. Say, by right for me make me present the album. And then, my father out Jamaica, I take like my voice one song with Barkley production up here. And then I go to Bam now forward at Jamaica and take 4 days like do it. And then me link J Suede and J Suede forward and start record some of the song them. And then I say, J Suede, give me some rhythm because J Crazy couldn't manage the load of work for me I keep. And then J Crazy, me and Mr. J Suede, may I produce some of them songs too. You know what I mean? I could take the credit for myself, but I say, you know what I mean? Boom. And then Big Zim Records, me sing a song for him when I like, me take that song that too. Good production. Next. Then I put what next on the album come I do a big remix for next. So advertise that. And then, Arms House Record, me just invite them, have a song with them like and me just and then Sparks, DJ Sparks, I make sure hear the album because it was female oriented. And Sparks was the first and the only DJ for years we as a DJ active. Me study you. You sing what about bad man song, you sing what about madman song, you sing what about ghetto youth song, you sing poverty, you sing that, you sing a fuel girl song, you sing a fuel love song, and you sing what about reggae song. But you ever study your audience net and system, not 85% of the audience are still female. Although you sing ganja song or every song, you find out how much a female them just love you without you just doing music. When you go out, female love you for you without a microphone in your hand. And for years, me I ignore it. And then I come to the realization, say, you know what, true? The last that I stage shows them, I'm going to start to watch the crowd. And I say, no, it's more female attended. So I say, say I true, and then I just, all right, I'm going to do an album like this. And then I just do the album, then I invite her to come hear it. Because I say, all right, I want she if you do the present. She if present the album because she been a tell me for years by right. And then she listen to the song and say, yo, them songs are beautiful, but the album not done. So what you mean? You say not done? You don't have no vulnerable song on the album. You not sound vulnerable. You need one of those songs. You need a reggaeton song and you need an Afrobeat song. And I said, whoa. And she said, you also need a song where the girl them can gyrate them waistline. Give them something where them can, something with instruction. And then a Vice Moods, where she produced. And then a Vice, the Afrobeat song. She and Jay Crazy and me produced like Jay Swede. Then the the reggaeton, same thing, cause she sent me reference. You go on the internet and send me the reference of the rhythm. And then we just go in the studio and done it. So we just do it quick and then we start simple, mix this and master it and we do the final master of foreign and then big up Kerry. Kerry she harmony it and then the next harmony sing and then all of this offset from my pocket. We just go in my pocket and just do it instantly and pay if you get pay and harmony singers, everything and the budget there go sky high and then remember one studio so I have to just pay a light bill and everything. I mean just do it in less than 2 weeks and then register it and get it up and get it running. So this is how this is how when you have financial status and you put it in resources and you have your resources, this is how you can rely on yourself.
Wow.
Rely on yourself and don't no producers when me help in the initial stage. Them can still call me same way. I'm still vice for them because they also help me to have a catalog. So
Wow.
if them
No.
come and vice up on 10 rhythm, I'm a hit on the 10 rhythm and then put out 10 other rhythms. I may never vice on it. Why am I for pre for the 10 rhythm? Unless you don't have a growth mentality in your head. Because nobody obligated for you to vice on 20 rhythm. You hit up a 10 rhythm. You know, you take the 10 rhythm money, go buy Shane and Benz. Build one studio,
Facts.
buy one computer, do your thing. Start to create rhythms too. So if for instance a prominent producer don't vice your and them good, you can build something in between that rhythm and put it out same way. See? That
No,
connection to
Octane,
Kishima same way, you can link them direct.
in the interest of time, we're really going to have to fast forward. But your story is one that is rich, and we will definitely have to do a part 2. But you kind of
Yes,
alluded
because
to
I'm
it.
gonna tell you a lot of things. Yeah.
It's a lot. But what's the best part about being a dad? Because I know you have your children.
Well, seeing them growing up, the best part, the best seeing them growing up and them can me and them can correspond like them call me every minute. Every minute me and them have figure chat on them so them call me and them bad me up and them do all type of things and wanna say them love when my belly big cause them like sleep on my belly. Wanna say yes, I saw me for slim. The next one I say me I get too maga. You know what I mean? So it's just so interesting to hear your bloodline
Their
speak up
thoughts.
and them look for you and them honor you and them love you. You know what I mean? And the relationship progressed and it grew and it me feel, me grow and me learn. Because I learning person, I still learn and I learn and I say, all right, then, woman. One of the main thing though, I learn to them is an individual by themselves. So me have to allow them to express themselves how them want to express themselves. And if them expression make them step out of bound for a while, then we can tell them, say, yo, they need, this is how. We understand where I come from. Because as parents, sometimes we feel like we own the kids, them. We don't own the kids. They're our kids, but we don't own them.
No,
Understand?
Octane,
It's not a car, it's not
quickly
a remote.
in a condensed form, congratulations on your weight loss journey. What actually inspired you to take on that journey to be a better person? And we see that you oozing with confidence through your social media platform. But what propelled your weight loss journey?
Because here we go on, Akish, because these are the same thing. Because remember, say, me not smoke and me not drink, so me not have nothing to block my stress when it come at me. I mean, a
Mm-hmm.
jovial person, me always a smile, but me smile because me is a natural happy person, but you have a lot of things, in-depth things and in-house things that go on. So me process it. So when me start to stop vice regular, me used to just vice regular and just alleviate myself from stress. So me stop vice regular now, then me have to deal with it. And how me deal with it, me develop a sweet tooth. I'm go in at night time, I'm just eat my cornflakes, cheese and watch TV, and then I start to swell. You know what I mean? And then I start to say, yo, how me I go fall, how me I go get out of this, how me I get out of this. And then I start to wear small, then I start to wear medium, then I start to wear large, then I start to wear XL, then I start to wear double X. Then I go in our store, I start to buy triple X and waist go to 38 and I'm close to me. I said, no, sir. People stop calling me hot ras, they call me fat ras. And then I laugh at the time. And then it started, it home where, I said, no. And then you find out that the social media thing and the following and the impact you have start to decelerate because you know present you say you have this particular product present the presentation no match.
Mm-hmm. Not in line.
And then one of the main thing though Mr. Love call my brethren, you're a big belly boy, a fat belly there, you're a boy, you're fat. So I used to just use the word loosely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my farm, when I got into that position now, and people start to find out, like, no, people will call these things, really, really take it to heart, because if me just aware this wait for like 2-3 years and people are wait for them the entire life, just imagine
Mm-hmm.
for them to be insecure. So I
Mm-hmm.
started saying, you know what, I'm gonna make a change, I'm gonna do it live. I have money, I could have do surgery, I could have do all of this. I could have do a surgery, cut out my belly, do something. But people out there don't have the money to do it. So I said, I'm gonna do it live. So that is where I start from. Start with live. On the first day, live, I was 256 pounds.
Wow.
5 months, 5.5 months, I lose 100 pounds without no surgery, no pill, no, me just do it. And then I read up on some things. I have the remedy people and link me. It's free of cost. I can DM me and I get Google it. I'm here. I
All
do it in
right.
front of you. There's no
Mm-hmm.
other physician or no other diet or nothing ever do that. Nothing in the world. Just Google it. You have to sick for lose that. I'm not sick.
Wow.
125 months. So I lose like 30 pounds a month or 29 or so.
Wow.
And I come up with something, come up with something where I'm not really gonna say it here, so but I can link me go.
All right.
First
Wait,
day, first day
DM
then
Octane to get the details. But finally, Octane, the road to success is different for everyone. What are some of the factors persons who are on their journey should consider?
one thing you should consider on your journey right now that every other successful person for you should be an inspiration for you.
Mm.
On the road to success, don't quick to ridicule a next person downfall while them on the road, while they're successful. Because that whatever happening in front of you with the next successful person, those are the methods, those are the ingredients you need to survive because they'll come your way too.
Wow. Octane, thank you so much for taking the time out to share your journey. I really wish we had more time, but we definitely have to schedule and do a part two. This is season 2, so who knows? Maybe season 3, we can link up
Yes,
Octane
Kishima.
for unfinished business. But thank you so
Unfinished business.
much.
And Kishima, big up yourself. Remember so when you just started, me text you and I said to you, so, yo, that program is nice.
Yes. And I'm really
Tell us the
happy. Thank
program
you
nice.
so
I'm
much
gonna do it
too.
generally Kish because without even asking for an interview because I see it and I like it. It just look different, you know what I mean?
Thank you so much, Oxane. Really appreciate it. And thanks for coming on and sharing your journey. I wish you could see the comments. People are absolutely loving it. And, one of the consensus is don't see somebody's life and be envious for what they have because you never know their struggle or what they had to endure.
Never know. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. That's a journey. When we start,
Oh,
1,000 someone to start with. And now, about 3 we left.
Wow. Thank you so much, Octane. We wish you all the best.
You know, I love you.
na 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 na.
Right, on that note, I'm gonna go
Na 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 na.
Turn up the heat with the spicy chicken sandwich or try our new classic chicken sandwich. The time by Wendy's is...
It is now 1:58.
Precious moments we share with you, everything's so right. Malta, you're full of life.
The time by Mo.
It is still 1:58.
Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. If your mindset on riches and wealth, gold and plates, oh, you feel find yourself.